what's up, everyone? Thanks for so much for coming and hanging out. We're going to get started. We got some new layouts and stuff going on, so it's super sick. We're going to go ahead and introduce the cast, and then we'll go ahead and get our stuff taken care of. We do have some new overlays, so shout out to Peppermint Gentleman for helping me out with those new overlays, new art coming on its way, looking like a boss. Thanks to him, so I do want to give him a shout out. Then we'll go ahead and welcome our players and get started on tonight's session. Hello.
Ow.
We'll go ahead and introduce y'all, and then we'll go ahead and get started. We'll start with Zero.
That's me. I got a knife, and I got a sniper, and I got a bike, and I kill. That's what I do, and I do it well.
I like it. I like it. And moving over to Brer Raiden.
Yeah, it's me. I like to shoot lightning bolts and all that stuff. I'm magic.
And last but not least, their fearless leader, or at least he likes to think he is, at least, Red.
Yeah, I like to think I'm the leader. I don't really know how shadow running works, though, so I don't realize that they're like off doing other jobs sometimes. I'm Red. I'm the face of the group, and the new to the game hacker, who marks stuff with his hat sometimes, every now and again.
I like it. So, where we left off, you guys stumbled your way through a very tense meeting with a group of mages who then gave you the opportunity to get Angel back through a metric butt ton of hydrocodone. 8,000 tons, I believe it was. And said, there's a couple places you can get it, but good luck, and you'll get your AI back when you get the job done. So, you guys stepped outside of the false entrance to this area after receiving a couple of flashbang grenades from their storage, and they let you go on your way.
Oh, that's right. We were heading to go kill some drunk trolls, weren't we?
Yeah, step
trolls?
one
What were
was
they?
go mess up the gang that led us to believe that this is going to be. Well, there's like a few mages in the bunker that we used to have.
Yeah,
You
the
could
piece of
take 'em.
shits.
You could take them.
Awesome. So you guys are heading back to the biker bar of the 465ers. And you guys continue to head that way, all in the rental vehicle that you guys still have possession of.
I have my bike.
And you have your bike. As you go and pick it up, you see it's laying down in the grass covered up and stands up and it rides over to you. So you guys are heading straight to the bar?
Yeah. I believe the plan was we all chuck in like 2 or 3 flashbangs in a window while Brer puts a shield around the elf, I think he was, in the corner.
That is correct.
I think that was the plan. Are we still good with that plan? We can change it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that plan works.
give it a
That's why I
shot.
negotiated for the flashbang.
Alright, in total, where is it? We have 9 flashbangs.
Holy flashbangs, Batman.
So that's, well,
Hey, welcome back.
you there?
Yep. I'm here.
Okay. So that's, Brer, you probably just throw like what, 1 before you need to cast that shield? Or can you cast a shield and then start chucking?
I could at severe danger to myself, but
What do you mean? Hello?
spells at like simple action, but they increase the drain.
So is the pro? Are you high on drain right now or something?
No, I just fail that miserably and then die.
That's the only issue.
I don't mean to put a lot of pressure on you, but if you fuck up the shield, our guy's probably gonna die.
Right.
So I just need you to not fail.
Oh, okay.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like it. It's proper
So
expectations.
should you cast? I don't. As a man who doesn't do spells, do you need to cast it first, or can you like throw then cast, or do you need cast then throw? Like,
I can do any of those. I just
I mean,
say
are these-
that my
are
brain
these-
might explode if I fail. If I have to use edge at all, if one fails, and then I fail the drain, then I die. One thing.
That's always a risk that Blair has to take.
all right,
Hold on, are these like, how are these flashbangs activated? By a pin?
yeah, you just.
They
chuck 'em in.
can be by pin, or they can also be done wirelessly, depending how you want to.
Yeah, you could sneak in and just put them places,
Yeah.
and then I could just, I could either like remotely activate them and they just, or Brer could probably pull the pins magically.
The thing that I'm worried about is, like he said, fucking it up. I feel like pulling a pin and throwing it is a lot more dummy-proof. Still not dummy-proof.
For some more than others. I'm just saying, I don't know how well I'm gonna do.
Oh, I mean, for all I need you to do is to crack a window, pull a pin, and you could just stick your hand in and drop. For all I mean, it's kind of a big radius. It does a lot, and the stun stacks. So, I don't know how big the bar is. I need to look up. What are you? 435. All right. Is it gonna have a blast radius, Josh?
The flashbang?
Yeah.
I mean,
He's
yeah.
He's gonna actually tell me though.
No, I don't know.
Oh, I'm looking
It'll
up
probably be a
435.
table for grenades itself.
Alright, let me go to the core rule book. Take a peek.
Is there any preparations you would like to do, Brer, on your way there?
I don't think I have any. I can't like prepare a spell, cast it.
Right.
If I had alchemy, I could.
I'll say if you were an alchemist, you could definitely do the thing.
Oh, okay. It does. It's a 10-meter radius.
Sick.
That's radius, not even diameter. So it's
But it has fall off.
Yeah, I think it loses 1 point of stun as for every meter or something.
I have no fucking idea.
That sounds about right.
Concussion or
Yeah,
stun
usually
grenades
they
is
don't have
a bright
They don't have
shocking
a
flash.
like an actual radius. It's just it does this amount, and then for every meter it falls off.
I
Like a
don't.
missile has 23 feet, but it loses 2 per meter.
I don't know. So, under fragmentation, it says -1 per meter. Flashbang, it just straight up says 10 meters radius.
So
Gas,
it
also
might
just
not
10
have
meters.
since it's sound based and not actual like
Well, it's sound and concussion, so it's just
Right.
like the pure like. Just,
more compared
on
to
you.
a fragmentation, you're actually getting pierced with things.
Yeah, so I think
so
it's
it might
just.
just be
I think it's
10.
just 10. Yeah, just if you're in the 10, you
Sounds
get
wonderful.
that stun. It's 10 fucking stun. We're about to
They can
knock
still
these bitches
resist
out.
it, but
They're drunk.
it's true.
All right,
also
let's
true.
go chuck some grenades
Savages, all of you.
or flashbangs.
All right, so you pull up to the biker bar. Red, is there anything specifically you want to do in preparation before you start chucking flashbangs through windows?
So the only unknown variable we have here is like, okay, yeah, there's a bunch of drunk gangers in here. There's also like a potential Decker tech technomancer we don't know, and we don't know their capabilities either. So um, let me pop onto the matrix real quick before we go in and see if I can find anything out about our friend.
All right, so you go ahead and go into the matrix.
First, I just want to do a perception and see.
A matrix perception?
Yes.
Yep, go ahead. Hey, Lurks, Pace Cam, what's good, my guys?
Whopping 1.
Would you like to edge that, or are you cool with that? I'm sorry? I didn't hear you.
I'm gonna edge it.
Okay.
Just want you all to know, I have the Doom soundtrack playing behind all of you, and it makes you all look and sound
Actually,
badass
I
as
lied.
fuck.
I'm not gonna edge it.
Okay. So you're taking a look around. You do see there is a single comlink running silent. So you do notice that there is a high-end comlink running silent inside of the bar.
Let me snoop on it.
Dude, give it the good old snoop. Do you have to have a mark to be able to snoop?
Yeah, I'd imagine. I mean, it's a thing in the Matrix, so I'd imagine you have to.
Probs, Bobs.
1 mark specifically.
Cool, perfect. Hot damn. Would you like to edge your hack on the fly?
No, thank you.
Okay. You do not get a mark on the comlink, but you do take 1 point of matrix damage to your cyber deck.
No. It's he hacked on the fly, so it just alerts the owner.
Oh, is it brute force that does the back to you?
Yeah.
Apologize. So you get a
He gets a mark on him though.
Yeah, so you do notice that you do have a mark on yourself from him, from the other individual. Thank you.
I was gonna say, fuck it, we're doing it live. I'm gonna turn off my deck and go give me a flashbang. And I'm just say, he's in there.
Yes.
He's better than me. Let's just go in there and see if we can make this happen. I don't know. I only saw he had a comlink, so it doesn't seem like anything terrible is gonna happen.
All right, I'm gonna all right.
I've been wrong before.
There's a pin right here. Crack a window, pull the pin, throw in. That's all you gotta do. Got it? Here's 3.
Got it.
I gave you 3 flashbangs. Now, I don't need you to be accurate. Just get them inside. If it falls on your side of the window, you fucked.
Got it.
The confidence, I like it.
Brer.
No.
How many? Okay. How many flashbangs?
I just still think I'm gonna be able to throw them. That's all. I'm kind of weak in the arms. I can't even drop them really. I mainly rely on magic.
You know what? Fuck it. I'll take care of it. I'll handle it.
Maybe
Josh?
you could just put 2 in each hand and then.
I am going to tie strings to the pins, and then tie the strings to me.
Okay.
I'm gonna have 4, 2 in each hand. Hands are big enough to hold 4. Pins like this. The idea is kick open front door, yank to where the pins are pulled. I'm just gonna toss them like this, just each direct, just 2,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna back up, close the door.
You will get a negative modifier for throwing the pins or throwing the grenades, and then just making sure that they land where you want them to.
That's Josh. I don't care. It's fine.
Okay. Just want to make sure you're aware.
The problem is gonna be for you is dealing with that scatter chart. It's gonna be super fucking annoying.
Hey, I can deal with that. That's easy enough. Okay, so Brer, you want to go ahead and get in position while he's rigging this together?
Yep. I'm going.
I'm also gonna load
Sorry, chat.
my Ares with stick and wait, do I have gel rounds?
Don't know.
I'm gonna find out. No. Okay.
Okay.
When
So
I
what-
said I turned my deck off, I meant I rebooted it, just so everybody's on the same.
That's the strongest barrier ever. Oh, hold on, I rolled wrong. I was wondering why it was.
Jesus, what?
No. Josh, that's right. He's good. Leave it.
I edged it apparently. So I pre-edged. There it is.
Okay.
Stupid.
Okay.
Hell
Jesus.
yeah, boy.
I love how we have the strongest barrier ever for the deck.
So you get in position. You see the elf sitting in the corner. He does have a frantic look on his face. Is trying to look through his comlink frantically. As you create this barrier, he does try to get up and runs face first into the barrier, and starts like hitting the side of it. Go ahead and roll your.
I'm yelling. It's go
Thrown
time in the
weapons.
comms.
Go ahead and roll your thrown weapons. If you don't have that, agility. We'll go ahead and say agility -3.
Believe I do.
If you do, it just be a -2.
Okay. Well, let's potentially go with your. Nope, it doesn't. Doesn't matter. Wait. No, wait. Defaulting is actually better for me. Yeah. So if I. So am I still minusing 3?
If you're defaulting, you're minus. You're gonna be. It's a total of -3. But if you have the skill, it's just a -2.
Okay.
Did I find a window, by the way?
Yeah. There's 4 windows,
So-
2 on each side.
My throwing is my skill rating 0 plus agility defaulting -1. So am I doing? Since it's already default -1, am I going 2
With the-
more?
Yes, correct.
Okay. So I'm rolling 3 dice, boys. Oh wait, I forgot. I'm doing this in. I was about to. Okay, hold on. Right here.
And then you're gonna go ahead and break the window open, Red, and throw your grenades in, or drop them in.
Yeah. Let's use the term throw loosely.
Loosely here.
I'm gonna drop it in.
Okay.
I'm thinking. So what happens if I get 0 hits on throws? Like they're not glitches. Like what does that do?
So the scattered chart goes into effect.
So it's just random.
Sort
Yeah,
of.
you need 3 hits to get a direct.
To put it exactly where you want it to be. And then.
Oh, that
Otherwise, it
doesn't.
scatters.
Yeah.
Fuck
It
it.
doesn't
Whatever.
matter.
Let it scatter. That's fine. I rolled 0 hits. As long as none of them are glitches, I don't care.
So go ahead. How are you gonna break open the window, Red?
Let's go with the butt of my pistol.
Okay, go ahead and roll. We'll just say for kicks and giggles, go ahead and roll your pistol skill. Because why not? And I'm pretty sure it's like clubs at that point, but
Fuck it.
sick. What an actual professional. I mean, it doesn't dodge, so let's go ahead and say it rolls to resist 3 damage. It breaks the window.
Object rating times 2 to break stuff.
Yeah.
I think glass is 1 though.
Yeah,
so
that's what I was
2
saying.
dice.
All right, let's see if you can hit more than 2 dice. Are you ready for this? Dude, get good.
Tie goes to the window. Wait.
No, it doesn't break, or it does break. You put a hole in it. They look over as your hand is reaching in and dropping a flashbang. Go ahead and just roll agility -1 because I'm assuming you don't have thrown weapons.
Not quite.
Okay, so go ahead and roll agility -1.
It's actually a fun archetype. Phys-ad thrower.
Dude, I bet.
You just make a troll and go strength 10 and just.
Get exceptional attribute, go strength 11.
Yeah. Just murder people.
Oh.
Getting that scatter.
Is this our best plan?
Yeah.
You might want to edge that.
Is it a glitch?
I'm rolling 1 dice.
It's 2.
You rolled 2.
Oh, okay. So yeah.
So
And
technically
currently
that,
it's a glitch, currently.
Yeah, so that's. I mean, you might be dropping it at your feet, bud. You might want that.
Wait, why is mine a glitch?
Because he had,
Because I
JJ
don't
didn't
have
have any
any ones.
zeros, or any 1s, where you have a 1.
You have exactly half. You are
You have a
critically
crit
glitching.
glitch. Because you didn't get any successes either.
Does that mean like I eat
So
the
it's gonna be the
grenade or
worst.
something?
Yeah, it's
Oh, yeah.
probably gonna fall in your face, or on your
Yeah,
feet,
you-
you're gonna look down at it, and then it's gonna blow up in your face. It's gonna be great. Alright,
6.
so
Let's do that. 6 hits.
That's
it's better.
well.
It's better. 2d6, why does that? That's so weird.
Yeah.
Anyway,
It's
so,
it's not a glitch.
no, so I'll go ahead and roll the scatters.
For 5 grenades.
And as long as it's inside, if it hits a wall, it should bounce off the wall into
Yeah.
the room. So
At this point, I'm backing up and closing the door and just hunkering down.
oh boy.
These are actually all pretty good for you, besides one of the grenades. JJ.
Yep.
One of the grenades, as you shut the door, somehow bounced back outside, and it's at your feet. Go ahead and roll to resist 10 stun damage.
Can I dive? Like, cause I don't know how
That is the
long.
dodge.
That is your
Oh, that
dodge.
is-
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
It's initiative score.
What do I roll for dodge again? I
Reaction
went
plus
for-
intuition.
It's your plus to your initiative.
Yeah.
You roll in dice.
Oh, okay. I don't know. I've done this many times and I still forgot.
It's all good.
Would you like to edge?
Sure. So I'm rolling 9 dice now?
Yes. That's actually such a good roll.
Yeah!
Out of 12 dice, you got 11 hits.
Let's go.
You literally
So good.
look down and you dive out of the way and happen to like cover your ears
I
while
feel
you
like
kick
at
the
this point,
grenade.
I should be allowed to kick it back inside.
Well, the door's shut at this point.
I feel like at this point I should be able to hack it like a pro soccer player and kick it back through the window.
You kick it at the door and it just bounces back again.
You go ahead and kick it, but you kick it just like up and away from you, so it just goes off in the distance. Because you
Exactly
literally
12
take.
meters away.
You literally just rolled 11 out of 12 dice. Like, get out of here with that.
God.
But you, so you take no stun damage. And I'm not going to roll to resist 40 points of stun damage in this room. So everyone besides the elf that's wrapped inside this pretty bubble has is currently unconscious.
Probably dead, actually.
Actually, yeah, no, because it would cause overflow. So
I'm gonna kick in the door. And
yeah,
I'm gonna put one hole in every one of their heads.
go ahead.
Probably dead.
And
how many
there's
rounds am I expending here?
12.
Okay, I will fire 12 rounds.
You have expended 12 rounds, but all of them are dead. Congratulations, for sure now. And then you see this guy frantically looking around.
I'm gonna reload.
That's a pretty nice wall, guys. See, look at it. And I just go and like tap on it.
Yeah. I'm gonna.
Tapping it like a used car salesman. Now this puppy right here, that's a fourth floor wall.
That's
I am
absolutely disgusting.
going to. I bought handcuffs, right? I definitely bought handcuffs.
I
You
know.
got zip ties.
I know. Yeah, you bought some zip ties. I know Jeremy bought some nice handcuffs.
Okay, so I have zip ties.
Yeah,
Is that what I bought?
you have zip ties.
Alright, well then I'm just gonna walk up, I'm gonna holster my heavy pistol, take out the light pistol with the stick and shock, and my zip tie, and I'm just gonna walk at him and like drop the barrier.
Take a scom link.
Does he cooperate, or am I gonna have to pop a stick and shock?
He definitely begrudgingly cooperates. He
Alright,
does
I'm gonna
hand you
zip
a bag as well that he has like slung over his shoulder.
He is done did zip tied.
I open the bag. Peek inside.
There is a very nice looking cyber deck inside.
We found it.
Not sure how well it works after taking all that concussive damage.
He shouldn't have taken any.
Circuits. Oh, very true. Very true, because barrier. Good call. Good call. So it's clean, beautiful condition. And
1 second.
yep.
No.
Nope, not allowed.
He didn't listen.
Nope, nope.
Well, he's gone. I'm gonna search all the bodies, and I'm even gonna search the cash register.
You search the cash register. There is no money because no one uses dollars.
I'll look for a safe, I guess.
Yeah, go ahead and roll.
Pile of cred sticks?
Roll perception.
I don't know what the fuck you want from me.
As you're searching through the bag, you do find 5 cred sticks, 5 fake sins, that's brand new, that beautiful looking cyber deck, as well as an Ares Predator pistol.
3 hits on that perception.
You do not seem to find any sort of safe. You see there. You go through people's bodies. Each of them have a cred stick on it, with varying amounts. I would say total overall would be roughly about 500 new yen.
All right. I'll split with these guys.
Cool.
And then I'll look at Brer and be like, bro, can you like ghost mine to look for a safe or something? I don't. Magic is just beyond 0.
Ghost mine? I can like look around with my eyeballs. I don't think safes work like that though. They don't soul. Can't really look at them.
He will just look at you and give you one thumbs up with a happy face emoji on the mask.
Go ahead and roll your perception. Red, did you hear everything that you found in the bag?
I didn't get past Cyberdeck. Sorry.
No. So you got the cyber deck. You found four cred sticks inside there. They are all biometrically locked, and you also found 4 fake sins as well, and an Ares Predator.
Rare, can we verify that this is actually him?
You do remember that the picture that you guys got and was like everyone received was a picture of a dwarf.
I thought it was an elf.
Let me check my notes real quick. Sorry.
You know I'm not gonna remember.
I lied. It was an elf. Take that all back. It was an elf. I'm just literally dumb.
Alright, looks like it's an elf at least.
It is an elf, but it does not look like the individual.
And there's no cyber deck, or there is a cyber deck?
There is a cyber deck inside of the bag.
Is it nice?
It looks really nice. I don't know how much you know about cyber decks.
I don't know anything. If it was magic, I'd know.
Everyone roll a memory for me.
Shh. Zero can't remember shit, just like the real me.
Logic plus willpower.
I got 1.
You rolled so many 3s tonight. It's actually disgusting. Rare's over here just remembering the alphabet backwards.
It's not that hard, so.
Well, exactly.
You just made Andrew feel smart in real life.
That's what I'm here for.
God, I have so much more money than Jeremy. It's unholy.
Well, you've also been on quite a few more runs than Jeremy has too.
Jeremy's... I didn't mean to make such a hobo, but I definitely did.
You definitely did. Red, did you roll or did I miss it?
I'm working on it.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure I didn't miss it.
I'm going... While Brer looks for the...
I rolled a 2.
Brer, you do not see a safe.
Well, don't say
Wait.
what.
Did you roll?
Yeah, he rolled a 2.
Bullshit.
Well, I rolled a 1 and I didn't see it pop up, so I rolled again. So either way, I failed. Probably.
Yes. All right, both of you. What is happening? Both of you remember Red and Brer that your contact that you guys met shortly
There we go.
before. I'm so proud of you. Before being released, that runner that you guys came across and interrogated on your plane all the way back, almost to Seattle, then flew back. He did say that the guy was going to be wearing a disguise, so that way the doppelgangers that were running around being him would have an easier time to do so.
I'm gonna go feel up his neck for a Mission Impossible
I
mask.
guess I'll just sense him. Remember that.
Yeah, you sense him. He is mundane.
Well, I'll roll it. And then
Oh,
see if
man,
it's-
I forgot. He's healthy. He's terrified beyond belief. They are mundane in nature. They do have some cyberware implants, and it is mostly in his face and head region. No magical of any sorts, um, and you have not seen his aura before.
Well, he's got some cyberware on his face, so maybe he's wearing a mask, kind of like Randall Green.
I say hello, Lily.
Hola.
The last one tried that.
I punch him.
If you punch him, you're gonna punch the wall. There's barriers.
No, we took the barrier down so I could put the handcuffs on him.
Oh, you didn't tell me.
I thought we already had this conversation.
You're
I apologize.
very skilled at putting handcuffs on.
Yeah.
I thought we've already been through this.
He has
Brer?
handcuffs inside a break.
Brer, can you pull it down, please?
Yeah, I'll drop the barrier.
You drop your
Oh.
absolutely amazing barrier down.
I'll handcuff him, then punch him.
Wow. Go ahead and roll to punch.
Roll to touch.
I feel like it'd be better off hitting him with my pistol. I'd be rolling more dice probably.
Well, it's club, so whatever your clubbing skill is.
I think it's better when I use
same.
MDMA.
I missed.
I only get 2 dice. So.
But I'm just gonna punch again.
Why do you keep trying to punch him?
Oh, he's on a phone call. Well, it's our job to entertain the stream now. Hello, stream.
There's a Duke.
This big old puppy. Bring him up. Tilt the camera down to the group. I want to see the puppy. He's running away.
And someone's playing
Oh, he's a puppy.
something. Can't tell yet. I don't know if they're watching something on YouTube.
Oh,
Maybe Netflix.
This pup has no chill.
Most pups don't.
I got 3 pups in here.
what? You have 3 dogs?
I'm dog sitting. That's why the change of venue.
Oh, okay.
You can't dog sit.
Fantastic at dog sitting.
But I want to dog sit. That's why you can't. How am I supposed to? That's right. Rawr, rawr, rawr.
The butt scratches. That's the favorite. That's what people come here for. They come to see me scratching a dog's butt off screen. That's the real entertainment
Well,
value.
if you didn't say it was a dog, it would look like you're scratching your own butt. Exactly.
I hope everything is a-okay.
I'm sure it is.
Alright. Well, let's run for him while he's not here. So
There
I
he is.
get all of the. I roll 100 successes to get. Ah, dang. Thank you for picking up the slack. I dropped the ball.
Well, I had it on the way home, so.
It fills my heart with joy that y'all are eating the Taco Bell.
I'm gonna punch him again. It's all intimidation factor. I miss it on purpose, scare him. That's all it is, boys. Josh, it would be a less of a roll. So, no. Guys, it's still intimidation, alright? I'm just trying to be real scary. I'm hoping this one makes contact. He's handcuffed.
He just
Little-
trained. My hands.
Alright. Go ahead. Red, you go ahead. Ask him your questions. I'm gonna pull the katana out. I'm just gonna hold it.
I look at you and I'm like, he's not. He probably just had surgery.
Ask him questions!
You are Larry Philippe. That's the language I like to hear. Only because I don't speak any English.
You know, there's things called translators, right?
I don't know how to use those. I barely know how to hack.
Alright.
I'll translate another day. Right now, I'm trying to get information. Plus, translators can be hacked, so let's just get that out of the way. Larry, do you know who we are and why we're here? I would go with that idea. That's pretty much it. Pretty much who we are. So, what is this technology you're carrying around in your... Yeah, I decided to use more mundane kind of look around techniques, but I got you nonetheless. Why exactly did you leave your former employer? No.
Well, it's time to go back.
Well, sucks to be you. Let's go.
For the record, I'm gonna give Zero permission to record my voice and just play it anytime you feel you need to put emphasis on something.
Well, he's at this point Zero's talking because he's annoyed with the robot voice. It's just modulated.
Fair enough. Yeah, so unfortunately, despite their best efforts, Horizon couldn't really protect you now. What you have, I think you understand what awaits you in Seattle. And I can't change that. It's out of my power. You understand that I have a job to do, and I will do it. Look,
This motherfucker.
you're coming back with us, and I think that you need to accept that fact. However, I get paid, frankly, more if you're alive, but I still get paid if you're dead. And if you can help us get some information and get into Horizon, I can see to it that the pain and suffering that your former employer wants to exert on you oh so badly is replaced with a swift death. best I can offer.
What a badass negotiation. Give me what I want, and I'll kill you. You're welcome. And Zero's cool that he's down for putting down anything. He's dog sitting, so I think probably the dogs are just doing something they're not supposed to, probably, if I had to guess. Were they being bad doggos?
I know you haven't been with the company for long, but we are in need of an absurd amount of hydrocodone.
Like a stupid amount.
Our sources tell me that Horizon has a stockpile, a warehouse or something that has just basically all of their hydrocodone. We need that warehouse. I'll need a little bit more information on where do you sign these papers? When were you supposed to? And who specifically recruited you here? You don't have a name? And who are you supposed to report to? I can just look at it. How do you get into it?
I look at Red and I'm like, you want a thumb?
I can have access to your thumbs one way.
Zero's getting real impatient with this lack of order or what to do because he's about to chop a finger.
Don't chop a finger. I have dynamic handprints. Can I just look at his thumb and steal it?
Sure.
Cool. Let's see if I can open it.
It opens right up. He sort of looks down at his thumb, look up at you. What the I think it starts with a G.
go to the G's?
There is a couple of contacts. He only has a few contacts in his phone. But he only has one, and that starts with the letter G. It's Gregory Phillips. Hey, thanks for the heads up, Ian. I appreciate it.
All right, Larry. That will be all. Thank you. We can take him back to the plane now.
Wait, don't you guys need that information for Horizon?
I sort of look at him as my face starts to change into his, and I go, "We'll be fine."
Now, you want to die here, or do you want Horizon? Or who's this company that ordered again? It's been I'm terrible with memory. Renraku? Is that who it was?
Yeah.
You want Renraku to kill you? You want me to do it? I'll be quicker. It's up to you.
I mean, we get paid more, and he didn't really help us all that much. So.
Solid point. I'm assuming he's sitting in a chair, potentially standing up.
He's just
standing
right now.
I'm just gonna walk like to the side of him. I'm gonna put my foot behind his leg, and I'm just gonna smack him back so he falls on the ground.
Okay.
We'll grab his ankle. I'm gonna start dragging him to the car.
You begin dragging him to the car.
You want me to like knock him out or something?
We got tape. Yeah, all right. I'll just stick and shock to the neck.
Oh, I could do it.
Stick shock to the neck.
Go ahead and roll your pistol skills. He can't dodge, so it's gonna go right into stun and probably overflow.
I'm doing it.
You yelled it.
Oh, the killing was too easy. He had to do something. Okay, here we go. Sorry. Okay, 14. No, go away.
What's the accuracy for that gun?
8.
Okay, so you take all the hits, and what's the base damage?
It is 4 stun.
Okay, so he takes 11 stun, or try to resist 11 stun.
Brer. You're gonna need to go to work again.
He should be fine. He doesn't take any damage.
Yeah.
Awesome. So he's knocked his ass out?
No, he won't be unconscious.
He's not unconscious?
So what's the total for that? That's 11. Takes 9. Actually, he barely goes unconscious. With the
Oh,
stun
perfect. Alright. Drag his limp body out of the car.
You are taking it in.
I'm gonna put him in the trunk, by the way.
He's officially in the trunk of the car.
I'm gonna check his pockets.
He's got nothing on him.
Alright.
Red, I'm assuming you take the comm link in the duffel bag and take it with you?
You got it.
Okay.
I want to see if those cred sticks open up with his fingerprint.
They do. Each one of them has 5,000 Nuyen on it.
What about the cyberdeck?
Cyberdeck is the cyberdeck that you guys were told to retrieve for the extra bonus of 100,000 Nuyen. It is obviously a quite extensive upgrade to the cyberdeck you are currently running. So that is your option or choice to keep that or to return it.
I also give you guys a cred stick of 166 new yen, just from the trolls I found on the ground. Each.
Well, it's probably worth way more than 100,000.
What, the
Why?
cyberdeck?
The cyberdeck, yeah.
I'm just giving you what I found on the dead bodies.
Oh, I know.
But he was saying that the reward you're getting is probably not as much as that cyber deck is worth.
Probably like a fourth, if that. This is all meta stuff, though. So.
And I can negotiate for that when now that I've seen it and got hands on, and I can actually get into it. And I go, I checked that shit out, and guess what? It's worth a lot.
Let's just say that rating 6 is considered like bleeding edge technology. So rating 8 is like futuristic at this point.
I mean, I could just keep it, I guess. Didn't
They
find
might
it.
be
Sorry.
hunting you though. Yeah, that's true.
I mean, what else is new with like?
Yeah.
It really that's the question: is do we want to risk getting on their bad side again this last time?
No.
So well for them.
I vote you try to get some extra money, but I'm not. I say we don't push too hard.
I will say that
Probably could
there
get
was
a pretty good deck.
there was a scanner on the side of it, where there was you had to use his thumb to activate the cyber deck. You can probably assume that it could be rewritten for any specific person, but it's an additional security measure that is on the cyber deck itself.
Good thing you got those dynamic thumbprints.
You don't understand how much that truly helped you.
Yeah. That's why I was like, wait a second. I think I got a thing for this.
I vote we just stay true to the deal. Potentially try, like ask him for a little bit more money, but if not, fuck it. We got other problems. Also, did we get some sort of contact information for the blood mages?
No, they said just be back whenever the job's done.
Yeah, I even asked for it, and they were just like, no.
No, just get
We
out.
find you as their eyes go red.
Pretty much.
I'll send. I'll tell Red to just make like a compilation video of me putting holes in all those trolls' heads for the blood mages. Since you have access to all my tech, you have all the footage.
Okay.
That way, when we go back, you could just be like, "Here you go. It's proof they're all dead." That bar is free to take if you want it for anything.
Or are you sort of blood drinking? I don't know.
Actually, solid point. Do we have any like jars? Is there any jars around? Empty jars in this bar?
You see a plethora of empty pitchers as you are in a bar.
All right, I'm gonna while they're getting ready to go, I'm gonna drain some troll blood and put it in some jugs.
You and I were on different wavelengths. I go to the back and see if there are some kegs we can put in the car.
There are a couple kegs you can go ahead and definitely put in the car.
Done.
Yeah, I'm 34 minutes, really? What?
But you go ahead and successfully tap, let's just say 5 pitchers of blood.
Alright, I'm going to... Are you guys heading back to the plane?
Yeah, I say the plan moving forward is we need to go drop this person off. We need to make sure that I am concerned now that he's out. I can say this out loud. I'm concerned that he's going to try and kill himself some way before we get back to Seattle, because he knows the fuck is in store for him.
Zero has learned of some hefty prisoner containment devices that he'd like to purchase.
I think we
So-
did we. Y'all have to remind me. We tried to find them last time. Not last time, but whenever you got your zip ties, we were looking for these.
No, it's cool. You guys,
things, but
you
they're hard
guys,
to find.
you guys go back to the plane, find like a good brig area to lock him into. I'm gonna run over to the blood mages real quick, drop off the footage, drop off some blood, and ask a favor.
Okay.
Would anyone like to
So-
go with him? And are you heading back, or is Zero going solo?
I figured I'd just go solo. I'm not really gonna do anything too crazy.
don't get dead.
I mean, that's not the plan.
It wasn't the plan for the delivery driver either. Just stay
Got him.
sharp.
I also feel that Zero can communicate better with them without you guys there because I have no moral barriers that you two provide, Zero.
That's
Fair enough.
got him. Okay. So you guys head back to the plane. Zero. You head back to the weird little looking gas station out in the middle of nowhere. You see the same looking.
I'm gonna roll just to the front door this time. Car, like bike, to the front door.
There is the Elvis gentleman that was there when you left, still sitting behind the counter, sort of looking through something on his comlink. He looks up at you and squints really hard.
I'm gonna just take all the pictures I'm assuming I have in my hand, just set them on the table, and then I'm also gonna put like a little data chip on the table and be like, "This is proof of trolls dead." I figured you'd want their blood, you know.
For what?
Got a little blood for you. Shut the fuck up. You know what for. So, give this to your boss. Also, I'm looking for. God damn, I should have had this pulled up. What are they called? Manacles? Bind? Cuffs? Josh, what were they called again? I don't remember.
I have no idea what they were called either. I know what you're looking for.
Jeremy has some. Let me pull them up real quick. But yeah, look, I'm looking for those. I know you guys have a giant.
Containment manacles.
That's what he needs. Restraint containment manacles. I need one of those.
Really?
Yeah, it's for the elf guy that we captured for Renraku. He's gonna get us the hydrocodone, but we need a place to keep him locked down, and we don't really have a great place to put him. So I need these manacles to keep him from, killing himself because Renraku wants him. If you know what I mean.
Right. He goes ahead and taps his ear. Hey, we got some freak out here that brought some blood for some reason, as well as a data chip. Do you guys know anything about this? Right. Yeah. 5 pictures of blood. I have no fucking idea. Yeah. Okay. You'll be up. Cool. Boss will be out just shortly. He seems excited for the blood for some reason, but I don't know why.
It's cool. You'll learn one day.
Okay. And he, the same figure comes out, very high and mighty looking.
What's up, bud? I got blood for you.
Thank you.
They're the trolls' blood from the bar who sent us to kill you. I killed them, all of them. This is a lot of their blood. I couldn't find any more jars. I would have brought you more. Here is video proof of their death. Figured you might like that. Didn't know if you were into that stuff. But I need restraint containment manacles for a different thing we got going on. They're restricted, and I don't really feel like looking around. And I figured you probably got some laying around. You're one of those kinky fucks, right?
Roll. You don't have negotiation, do you?
No.
Go ahead and roll your charisma. Just your flat charisma. No default because of the bonuses you're getting.
I feel like Josh, it's 1.
Your charisma is 1.
It's 1. I feel like he's just being straight with him. Like.
No, that's why I was saying. That was why it was negotiation, not con.
Wait, you want me to roll 1 dice?
No, it's not gonna make a difference. Only if I get them
I'll pay
back.
for it. You, can I buy them off of you? I mean, I can return them if you really need.
No, I need this specific set that we have.
That sounds real freaky, but I'll take them.
Okay. Follow me, please. And he brings you down the elevator to the 5th floor.
I'm gonna stick up my fist for a fist bump at the cash register. It's my boy. All right, let's go.
You go down to the 5th floor. You just as soon as you open the door to the 5th floor, you just hear blood-curdling screams coming from that floor.
Ambiance.
Exactly.
It's nice.
You see a large troll that is currently being restrained with these manacles. You do see that he has his skin is almost pale. He's got blood red eyes and a couple of very pointy canine teeth.
Ghoul?
No, not ghoul.
Vampire?
Maybe if you know what one of those are or what they look like.
I feel like Zero would know purely from the comic books he reads.
Maybe.
Like it would not be legitimately like, oh, I've seen a vampire. It's like, dude, it looks like the guy from a comic book.
Yeah, more or less. But he is you see him. He's completely restrained. But he is huge, massive looking. But you see the mage sort of walk up to him, place his hand on the troll's forehead, and you see the troll just like pass out face first. And on the back, he presses a button, and the manacles all release that are surrounding this troll. And something you notice that it looks like it's enchanted in some way as well. You see some carving on all the manacles. Yes, I'm going to need these back as soon as possible. Probably within the next couple of days would be tremendous.
So is he going to be asleep for the next couple days?
If he doesn't resist it, yeah. But right now he thinks that this is all his idea to take a nap. So we'll see how long that lasts.
I mean, if you got the faith, I am cool with that. I will go out and search for my own pair as soon as I can. But I will be borrowing these until then. Should probably be a day or two. I'll have them right back.
Wonderful.
Appreciate it, bud. We're gonna get your drugs. I'll see you later. I just like back away.
Wonderful. He sort of just like crouches down, pats the troll's head, and then leaves and locks the door. And brings you back up to the top floor. He takes the 5 pitchers of blood in the disc, or the chip, and then heads back down the stairs. And you have your restrainment manacles that are engraved.
I'm gonna ride back to the guys as fast as possible in hopes that I meet them there.
You see that they're there still, but it looks like they've been there for a minute. The car is already parked been returned, because today was the last day you guys had paid for it, and it looks like they were just waiting around for you to return, so that way they could head back to.
Guys, I got creepy, kinky chains.
Yeah, we figured you would, but did you get what you needed from the mages?
Yeah, this is it.
Oh, you didn't. I thought you owned those previously. Sorry, Zero.
No, those are fuzzy.
That's amazing.
I'm going to just where's the elf?
Trinket pops up. I'm right here. What's up?
No. The less retarded elf.
I don't know. I didn't know there was another elf here. And she looks around at their ship. I'm gonna go back to the pilot.
I kid. You're great. No, our prisoner.
In the loading dock area.
All right, I'm gonna go over to the elf, the prisoner elf. Sorry, I actually did just forget Trinket was an elf.
It happens. But he's still unconscious.
I'm gonna cut the zip ties, throw on the kinky ones, and then I'll throw him in the cargo hold. Something with a door. Is there an area like that on this plane?
Not really, but you do see as the manacles lock into place that he is thoroughly restrained and sort of like held together like in almost a fetal position. And you do see on the manacles the engravement light up in a bright red.
Anybody got duct tape? Anybody?
Why would you need duct tape?
I don't want him to scream. Trinket's trying to sleep, probably.
Pretty sure the manacles have a mouth cover.
What the fuck?
Like I'm pretty
Your,
sure.
your idea of these are way kinkier than mine. But I like it. I'm cool with it. Never mind on the duct tape. I forgot it had a ball gag, apparently.
I just thought that's what they had. I thought they had a way to completely restrain and silence, but maybe not.
I mean, that might be what the spell does. I don't know.
Spell does.
I was just thinking like a belly chain that kept the hands at the belly and then it reached down to the feet.
Gotcha. Sure.
But fuck, you want to give it a ball gag?
No,
You're the DM.
Fine. It's fine. It's fine. This spell does something similar. Brer, if you want to, you can try to magic theory what that spell is on the cuffs.
Okay. Alright. Magic theory. Buttons are being pushed. It's probably not sorcery, is it? I just have a specialization in
So
sorcery.
what is sorcery? Just like spellcasting, or?
Yeah.
Actually, it is. So go ahead and.
Yeah.
Jeez, LaCroix.
Heck yeah!
You've heard about this kind of magic. You can definitely tell that it is blood magic in nature, but it's mixed with a little bit of mind magic as well. It looks like the silence spell, but it works not as an enchantment, but as more of your body sort of just solidifies inside, and you can't move you can't speak because of it.
It's gross.
Yeah, but it's a silent spell just from physical incapability to speak.
I tell them all of it in boring, gruesome detail.
Cool.
That
So,
right there is going to be a forbidden item, by the way.
Okay.
Just to let you know.
'Cause blood magic.
What is the plan, Red, for tomorrow?
Well, I guess I look like him. Go in like I'm starting work.
Uh-huh.
Find the hydrocodone. We steal it.
Uh-huh.
We leave.
Okay. I'm assuming I'm Overwatch?
I will say you will probably be late to your first day of work, as you have to fly to Seattle and then fly back to Indianapolis.
Oh, I don't want to fly to Seattle.
Why are we flying to Seattle?
To turn the body in? I thought you guys were turning this guy in
No.
first.
No. I just
Nope.
wanted to.
Gotcha.
That's part of the reason to get the manacles, I think.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
So
that's
that you really can't go anywhere.
But yeah, while they're going to bed, I was gonna run to somewhere and try to get some of the non-kinky versions.
It will be difficult to find a place here because while you're not from Indianapolis, so you don't have sort of where the location would be for like any of those restricted type of gear purchases.
Can I have Red check ShadowNet or the whatever
That's
they
a
called?
possibility.
Red, could you find me a black market?
Popping on the Matrix.
you, bud.
Matrix search.
So I don't think you guys realize this, but if I don't get these manacles back, they're gonna have like a whole problem back there. They could probably handle, but people will die.
A lot of people just dead.
If they're blood mages, I don't care.
It's just weird how much faith he had giving these up. I don't really know why, but I'm cool with it.
What did you want me running for Matrix Perception again? I don't remember.
Find me a black market.
It'd be a basic search, by the way, not matrix perception. I apologize.
And that's just computers.
Yeah.
Matrix perception's intuition plus computers.
Dab on with the knowledge there, buddy. S1 Faker, Dark Song, Commander Rue. Thanks for hanging out.
A lot of ones today.
Yep. You cannot find any manacles for sale here in Indianapolis.
I didn't see any there. What? Why do you need to get them back?
They had a giant, massive. I mean, I didn't think vampires are real, but this thing looks like a fucking vampire. Massive troll that he just put to sleep. That was in these, and if I don't get them back within a few days, he's gonna wake up. So I was looking to replace them, but I'm thinking I'll just go to the hardware store and buy some normal chains.
That might be our best bet at this juncture. When we get to Seattle, maybe we can try and find some.
Oh yeah, I can find some Seattle. I'm gonna you guys get some sleep for tomorrow, unless you want to do other things. I'm not your boss. Do what you want. But I'm gonna go to the hardware store and get some change for this guy.
It is late. You don't know if they would be open because it was like.
Is there like a Walmart? It's like a 24-hour Walmart.
Go ahead and roll a perception check while you're driving around aimlessly around this area.
I can just talk some. Oh, I'm gonna roll perception, but then I'm also gonna. I don't remember what my perception was. And I'm also gonna drive up into like a shitty part of town, just like the shittiest, and talk to some hobos. Oh, okay.
You do find not a Walmart, but you do find an abandoned construction site.
Oh, even better. I'm gonna roll up. Oh well, I was gonna buy some locks, just like some padlocks.
Come across a construction site.
Do I find any unlocked padlocks?
You find a lot of. So do you see?
Wait,
inside of this
I'm dumb.
construction-
I can pick anything. I'll just take as much change as I can carry, and I'll pick all the padlocks with my auto picker. And just take them all.
You find you have 8 padlocks, and you have probably enough chain to tie up like 2 trolls.
I will take all of that back to the plane.
Okay.
And I will use all of the chains to just. I want this guy to be a cocoon of metal with just all padlocks, just all on him.
Okay.
And then I will take the kinky chain. And I mean, I guess it was kind of a waste. I guess I'll take it back.
And you head back. It's still the same gentleman up front, and he still looks real weird back already.
Yeah, here you go, bud. I'll just like drop it in his lap. No blood this time. Finger guns. As I back out the door.
He says, as you he reaches up for his comm link, and you head back to the plane.
All right, I'm gonna go to bed.
If anyone is missing any bot or any boxes, You can go ahead and roll body ×2 to regain any boxes of physical that you guys might be missing.
I also need to take off 5 flashbangs.
I didn't take any damage. The only thing I'm missing is edge.
That's unfortunate. You wake up the next morning. And you guys hear screaming coming from the area where you left your prisoner.
I'm gonna run over there.
It's him tied up in a large bundle of chains and just rolling and screaming.
Alright, now who's got duct tape?
Not me.
I have no duct tape.
Drink it!
I can knock him out.
Sort of just like
I mean, he's gonna wake up.
stumbles
He's gonna wake up
halfway.
eventually. You got any duct tape?
Why are you so loud? It's so...
I mean, it's gotta be quiet in this
Early.
fucker screaming.
If we didn't need him for a job, he'd have a bull in his head already.
Oh, guaranteed, but still, I still need tape.
Let me see if I can find some. Go handle what business you guys have. I'll take care of this shit.
Have fun!
Yeah, get off my plane. What preparations would you like to do?
Are you going specifically to the Eli Lilly building downtown? Is that where you're supposed to show up? I guess the GM answered for you. So I will go make myself a nice little snipper's nest overlooking Eli Lilly.
Which side?
You want me to? Oh, hey
Well,
Red. Do you want me?
Let me see if I can do a little investigating on the.
Yeah. I mean, you want me to look at the docks? Do you want me to look at the front door?
I wanna matrix perception and see what's going on in this. I'm sure they have a ton of security.
Oh yeah, go ahead and roll it.
I can astral project over there and look around.
You can also definitely do that.
That's a good idea.
And have a spirit.
Double whammy. Three, you notice that there is a host. A very, very large host. Host rating 14.
Don't even try. It's 28 dice you're against.
You're mute. Do you have push to talk on, Travis?
3 successes will beat 28 dice every time.
Every single time.
Well, it'd be your hack on the fly versus their 28 dice. But yeah. And then there's potential that for everyone you fail, or everyone God will find you and smite you. So
I'm not scared of God.
things to watch out for.
I should be, but I'm not. Yeah, no, I don't need to get into this. I just need to know what we're dealing with. I mean, I would like to get into it because I would definitely like to know if they have.
Actually, I take that back. I mean, it's still a lot. It's still a rating 12, but it's not like a AAA corporations. So
Okay.
it'd be like a AA.
My bigger concern is that they're gonna have some way to detect that I'm not him. That's my biggest concern. But we'll find out. Where did you want to project and see if you can get us some information you're looking for Greggy's office?
I can
Greg's.
go fly around it.
Gregory Phillips.
Yep.
And you're looking for that office.
Larry Felipe.
Well, Larry Felipe may not be on there just yet because he's new. His boss is Gary Phillips, so either of those.
What about Pepe Sylvia? Should I find that guy?
If you can. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
There's no Pepe Sylvia. He doesn't exist. Sure. Yeah, I'll astral project over to this place. Have a look around.
Okay. You come across, unfortunately, a barrier.
How big is this barrier? Is it dangerous?
You can sense the barrier.
I could have sensed the barrier, but you could just be nice and tell me about the barrier.
It's a nice looking barrier from just looking around.
All right. I will hug the barrier. No, I'm just kidding.
I will hug it to give it love.
Tube looks like.
2. It is a rating 10 barrier.
What rating?
10. Force 10.
10. I'm not getting.
But the thing you notice about it, it looks like it has a couple different astral signatures on it.
Like from multiple different people?
Yeah.
So definitely not going to be able to just kill the mage. I'll report back and tell them that I couldn't get through. So we're just going to have to do it the old-fashioned way.
It's the only way Zero does it.
Is it a mana barrier? Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. I knew this time would come. I'm going in alone.
Yeah, pretty much.
I spent some time making sure that I look like the new Felipe.
And you heard
You got
him
his fingers?
talk, so you can sound like him too.
Yeah, you have his voice, you have his fingers, you have his face. What's the worst that could happen?
I had to shoot someone.
Gary, why'd you get so much cyberware or bioware?
They could definitely do that.
And then they'll be like, imposter.
Got me.
I die. So,
That break
not to give you any ideas how to move forward.
Right.
I feel like I'd be better off setting a nest up overlooking the docks. Because if you're able to find the drugs, and you end up attempting to drive away with the drugs.
Because they're just gonna be sitting in a truck somewhere.
We don't know if they're here. If they are, well, we can make a play for them. Though.
Brer, you did as you were looking around. It looked like just the front lobby was considered with this mana barrier, not like the whole building.
Wait.
So like the front doors.
Only the front door has a barrier?
Yeah, so that's what. So it looks like it's like the front half. Like it looks like the back entrance where the docks are don't have the mana barrier.
How does that protect them at all? Because everybody just wanders through there then.
I mean, they're a newer company. Leave them alone.
Alright. Me and my spirit friend are just gonna go wander around on the inside.
Yep. So you are inside the first floor. So that obviously you wouldn't be able to get up to any of the higher floors because all the elevators are inside of the lobby as well as the staircase. But you have access to their docking area. You do see. Go ahead and roll astral perception for me.
It's just regular perception.
I guess since you're in in astral.
Two.
You look around. There are about 7 different dock workers. taking large boxes, a couple of forklifts picking up even larger boxes and moving them into a couple of trucks. But obviously, none of them are magician. You have one adept, but other than that, everyone else is mundane.
Okay. And no
Alright.
spirits, huh?
No spirits.
So I've left all of Red's stuff
Okay.
in the car. Have the comm link and whatnot of Larry.
Are you bringing everything Larry had, or?
Yeah, I don't see any reason. What all did he have again? It was
He had 4 cred sticks, 4 different fake sins, or sorry, 3 fake sins and 1 corporate sin. And then.
So what's the name on the corporate sin?
That is going to be his correct name, Larry Felipe.
Yeah, I'll take it all in with me.
Okay. And
Oh,
yeah.
nothing. I'll ask Red when he finally gets in the building.
So you walk in the building. You got leather seats everywhere, very cush looking life inside here. You do see there is a marble flooring, different random assortment of fixtures, crystal chandeliers, stuff hanging from the ceiling. It's a very, very overly top nice corporate office. And you walk up, and there's a receptionist sitting behind the front desk. But you do see there are multiple people just sitting around the office, just sort of having either small little meetings or just waiting for the elevator to go up. You notice there's probably roughly 10 people in the lobby.
Is there any sort of like scanner or security I have to go through? I want to assess the security at least in this initial.
Not that you can see. There's no like crazy like metal detectors that you had like to walk through to go inside of the lobby. Nothing absolutely crazy. You do notice that there is a card swipe to go up the elevator, and as well as to get to access to the stairwell.
And that card wasn't in any of
Correct.
based things. Okay, I'll walk to the receptionist.
Your name, please.
It's Larry Felipe. It's my first day. I was wondering if you could direct me to my office.
Yeah. Can I see your SIM, please?
Yeah, and I hand the corporate.
She looks you up and down real quick because I mean, obviously you realize when you looked at it, but it's still showing a red Raku corporate SIN. And they take the SIN away. You hear the sound of a shredder, and then they hand you a new one that says Horizon Group Home. And then they also hand you a key card. This right here will have the access to your office, to any of the conference rooms that you may require, as well as your suite that is on the 10th level.
Thank you so much. And where was my office again?
Roll etiquette. Would you like to etch that?
No, I'm good.
Okay. She looks at you a little strangely. It's going to be on the 4th floor, very far corner, sort of like where you walked in. The corner that'd be facing, she points to like the front right corner of the building.
Thank you.
No problem.
then I'll go over to the elevator and start trying to find my office.
Sure. So you head up to the elevator, and you sort of look around, and there's people of all sorts of different faces, or not, yes, faces, but all sorts of different races and backgrounds and everything like that. You wait for it, and you end up overhearing some conversations like, dude, the boss is going to kill me for having this report late. I don't even know if I would have a job next week when this gets here. A lot of people are just extremely stressed that you can get the tense of working a corporate job. It makes you a little happy that you know you are a runner. You don't have to worry about this on the day-to-day. As you hear the ding of the elevator opening up, you just see a couple kids sort of running around, run out of the elevator, run around. As you head in, one of the dwarvish people that are there. What floor for you? Excuse me? Sorry, you pushed on.
4, please.
4? Oh, perfect. So you head up to the 4th floor, and you hear a little ding, and it asking for your card swipe.
Swipe it.
You swipe it, and you hear it flashes green, and it opens the elevator door for you. You're able to walk out, and it's just cubicles upon cubicles upon cubicles. Almost people like smash in two people per cubicle. But you do see in the very corner where she described it probably would fit the amount of people that are smashing cubicles. It probably fit about 15 to 20 people cubicles in your office. But it has completely glass walls, and there's a large desk sitting with a window behind you. Push to talk.
I go to the window and I'm kind of like, and I give it a little tap to see how thick it is.
You hear it's pretty thick. You don't exactly. You sort of like look down at it. It's probably just about an inch thick.
Does it feel plasticky or more glass-like?
So I have law enforcement procedures.
Yeah.
Professional. Can I roll to see if I know if this is bulletproof glass or not?
You can. Solid.
Not a 1.
It is bulletproof glass. You would think you have you're under the impression that he was one of the bigwigs, at least for this floor. So to protect from any people who might be either trying to get him back or anything like that, they made sure they gave him the proper protection without trying to make it look too obvious.
Did I notice any like signs or anything on the way up? Like when I was on the elevator, was it like, did it give the department that I was going to or anything like that?
Yeah, it's biometrics.
Okay. I'll see if I can find my station, my cubicle. I'm assuming the woman was a bit put off by my question because.
So you have a huge corner office. So everything else is just a ocean of cubicles.
Oh, so I do have an office.
Yeah, you have your own huge office. It has all walls in it.
I'm out of the game.
Right, I'm done.
I'm
retiring.
Felipe now.
all the walls for your office are glass.
Okay.
Of that thick, same glass all the way through. But you do have a desk that has a little fold-up card placed on it, and it says, "Please enjoy your stay. Welcome, Horizon." And then it does have a built-in computer into the desk.
Sweet. hope I have the credentials.
You open it up and it asks for for you to swipe your identification.
I swipe it.
You swipe it and it pulls right up with your username and password, signs you into the computer, and then just has the Horizon background as the backdrop for it. First thing you notice is there is a control panel where you can dim or completely black out all 4 walls and windows, so that way it's not a clear look all the way through.
Black them out.
And they instantly black out all 4 sides. You blacked out. You can't see in. You cannot see out. And you're now completely secluded.
I want to poke around in my terminal and see what I have access to.
It does have. You do have access to your security system for your suite as well. Located here, you can control like the temperature, everything else for it, and it gives you a place where you can upload your contacts or your comlink information up to it as well, or vice versa. You can download this stuff as long as it's not corporate related from your computer to your comlink. Just to make it easy for you to go through one way or through another. You do see that you do have already from the time you got up from signing in and receiving your new badge or receiving your new your national SIN or your corporate SIN, you already have 52 unread emails.
Gross.
Right.
I'm out. I'm back in the game. I'm back in the game.
You're gonna have 52 emails. You go ahead and sift through them. Go ahead and roll perception for me.
Another 3.
All right. So most of them are just random bits and pieces of pharmaceutical stuff. You don't really know what it says. You are looking for anything that says anything about hydrocodone, anything of that nature. One thing you do notice, there was one email that does have like welcome to Horizon, and it does say, hey, once you go ahead, get comfortable in your office and get set up in your suite, please meet me at 11 a.m. for some lunch and discuss your new role here within Horizon. And it is Gregory Phillips.
So I didn't find anything related to hydrocodone.
You did not see
Because it's
anything.
like 9 a.m. right now.
Right,
so
yeah.
I'm about ready to take this deck for a spin. So if I jack directly into their system, do I still have to enter the host, or is that?
Because it just gives you, it doesn't give you noise. But if you use your desktop computer, it's already considered as part of the host. So I guess you could jack into it, and you wouldn't have to really. I mean, Drew, do you happen to know that? If he jacks it, he still has to get marks on the host and stuff to get in, correct? Even if it's a wired connection to something that's already on the host?
Technically, like anything that's allowed, like a company computer already technically has a mark on the host.
Right.
It's just
So-
you'd have to mark other things inside the host that you didn't have access through.
So you can hook up your CyberDeck and you can see exactly, because like he said, you do have a mark on the host since you are approved to have that access. But if you go snooping around for stuff that's you don't have access to, so something that might not be in your department, or going into like the security or something like that, then you would have to roll to get marks on that particular part.
Okay, I just want to get into the system and learn more about what the company does, what projects do they have going on right now. I might even take this meeting with my boss just to try and get more information.
Sure. So you go through, and you end up pulling through, and a lot of it, surprisingly enough, is actually in your emails. You have like 7 different projects that you're now the head of, through people on the floor, through the different teams, and you look through. One of them does catch your eye, as it is hydrocodone and how it affects cybernetics in a different way.
Can I pull up like the email list, the team? What am I the head? I'm ahead of this project right now.
Yeah, this is one of it, and the team name is Blue. As you look, we're walking through the office. You notice each large set of cubicles were set in a different color.
What the project was?
Hydrocodone, and it affects on cybernetics.
Oh, effects on cybernetics. Okay, cool. I want to walk over to the. Does it have project lead? Do I know who the project lead is?
Some name Alex Smith.
Okay, I want to. First, I want to ping my position in augmented reality, so Zero knows where I am, and now has a decent layout of at least this floor. And then I'll walk over to the blue team and see if I can find Alex.
Yeah, you see, in the blue team there is about 8 people. Just sort of, they're in like it's a cubicle, like just a box where there's one entrance into the cubicle with there's 8 people working at it, more or less like a U-shaped desk, but that has 8 different terminals at it. You could, any one of them, they're all a different assortment of races, but you don't see any trolls or orcs. That were just, I guess, there's mixed up between humans, elves, and dwarves currently. But you don't see any name tags listed.
I tap like the first person there on the shoulder and just say, "Can you direct me to Alex?"
Which Alex, sir? And then you see, as soon as you like introduce yourself, they get like, oh shit, like the boss is talking to me. Alex who?
Smith, please.
Smith. Hey, Alex, and he points over, and it's a young elvish woman, and she sort of stands up. Yes, sir. What can I do for you?
I'm looking for the most recent results on your project. I'm trying to get up to speed on everything you all are doing today, and yours is the first on my docket.
Yeah, this is the hydrocodone one on cybernetics, sir?
Exactly.
Perfect. If you want to follow me, we'll go ahead and go up to the 6th floor, or go down to the first floor basement, where the lab is currently taking place on how that's going on. And she
that would be
makes her
great.
way to the elevator. Where you guys go down to the first floor basement. Zero, you can see an AR as he begins to descend down past the main floor into the basement. Once you get into the basement, it's a bunch of open rooms that are just like pretty much just separated with glass all the way down, but it's very well lit. Still looks it looks like very sterile. Got white tiles going all the way through, but you do see tons and tons of individuals. It almost feels like the bottom floor of the mages organization that you guys were looking at, with just a bunch of people in trench coats looking at different experiments. But with this one experiment you did, you see that there is a live test going on for this specific project. You have a person that is sort of sitting down on a table that does have 2 cyber arms, and just takes a dose of hydrocodone, and just seeing a couple of different human specimens, and just seeing how each one reacts to hydrocodone. So this one right here is the experiment you're looking for, sir. Most of the time, it doesn't seem to have an issue, but we're still learning to see exactly how much essence or how much of yourself you have to lose before it really begins to affect you, or if it's just your mind thinking that it doesn't affect you any more than it actually is.
Is all of your research done in house?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All the research is, all the experiments are done on the floor. Then we take our findings and put them in the computer over here. And she points over. There's like do you have a way to see an AR currently?
Yeah, I have cyber eyes.
Okay, cool. Your cyber eyes do pick up. There's a AR overlay, where on this desk where there's a keyboard and a screen where someone's currently just typing. So she points over there. Yeah, we type on that computer, then we send it up to ourselves through the database, and then we get that information up top and compile the reports and send them directly to you once we get back upstairs.
What's the timeline for this project?
This is just the first 1 week out of the 3 week sprint for it. So we still got probably another 13 days now after the weekend.
For the first round of trials?
Correct, sir.
I'm assuming there'll be multiple.
If we still need to do extra testing, then yes. But like I said, as of right now, it seems like it doesn't really have too much of a impact on cybernetics unless you go start turning into like one of those robo zombies or whatever they call them.
If we need to do multiple rounds, you're not planning to do multiple rounds of research?
I mean, if you would like, sir, I'd be more than happy to clock some overtime and get some extra rounds in for you.
I just want to make sure we're prepared. Most of the medical research I'm familiar with, at least where I come from, is going to go at least 3 up to 8 to 10 rounds of trials on different patients, particularly to get a random sample of patients to make sure that we can verify our findings. I just want to make sure you're prepared to go that deep if we need to. Do we have enough hydrocodone on hand right now if we needed to bust out multiple runs of this over the next few weeks?
Yeah, we're just using a small a tablet really of the stuff. So I mean, we definitely have enough. If not, I'm sure that the company has the resources available to be able to provide a larger scale. And as you sort of get to feel like she's continuing to talk on, that she's probably been up already, even though like the quote workday just started for you. That she's probably been up for probably already 13 hours working on this project. So you can definitely tell she's not only just like today spent, but is already acting as if she's been working for years and years and years and years at this corporation. Just being a wage slave at this point. But yeah, absolutely, sir. I can definitely reach out to see if there's if we need any more. We should be able to at least handle the 8 to 10 rounds that you're talking about with the amount of pills that we have here on site, though. And I can send that contact information up to you if you would like for where the last boss had as well.
Yeah, have them double check the number of pills and have a count sent to me as soon as possible. I just hate to make a mistake. It's my first day, so.
Frantically, you see her move the tech over that's currently sitting at the AR computer and begins typing up an email. It's in your inbox, sir. It's all set to go.
Thank you.
Anything else you need from sir, or am I okay to go back upstairs and complete the report?
You can go up there for now. I'll let you know if I need anything further on this matter.
She reached out her hand. Again, my name is Alex Smith. It's been seriously a pleasure to work with you here for today, sir.
Me as well.
And she begins to head to the elevator.
I'll talk to the tech if they'll acknowledge me and just ask about the results real quick.
Yeah, so they definitely don't have the same demeanor as you would probably assume that the techs work for a different individual. But they definitely realize just based off your apparel that you are someone important. So they do recognize that you are someone important, but not as and frantic speaking. This person also looks very well rested for their job, as if they get the amount of sleep they actually require to do their technician portion of it. He's like, what can I do for you?
I'm just curious on your opinions of the study thus far. Do you have everything you need?
I mean, it's pretty. I mean, hydrocodone is not like a huge, crazy drug. We've had it for almost 100 years now, if not more. So I'm not sure why they're just now deciding to look on the effects of how it goes with cyberware. So I don't know. This whole thing's a direct saying, if you ask me. But we do what we do for paycheck. Am I right?
Yeah, we have to, and you know, it's not the most glorious work, but you have to imagine that as new cyberware and bioware are invented, they're going to need the same sort of testing. So, for all we know, we're going to be doing the same job for the rest of our lives. You know.
My dad did. I know that's for sure. He died right here in pretty much in this laboratory.
That's how it goes. When you run out of hydrocodone, who are you going to? I just want to make sure you always have, or when you run out of resources in general, who are you going to? I just want to make sure. Sometimes with these new companies, that things can get mixed up, and I just want to make sure that all my projects are firing on all cylinders.
And your name is? I'm sorry, I don't want to just go out and giving not information to someone that I don't know. And it looks like
absolutely. And I respect it. It's my first day here. I expect to get this a lot today. Security being what it is and all. I'm Larry Felipe.
Larry. You're here taking over for Paul. I can. He was a good guy, Paul, before he passed. But I definitely think that. Well, we went through him. If we needed any more, he said he had a contact that would be able to assist if we had any more hydrocodone. But if by the sound of it, your assistant sent it into an email too, so you probably have the information already. But yeah, that he was the guy that we got if we ever needed any more pills.
That's exactly what I wanted to know. I want to make sure that I'm not missing anything on my end. So thank you for your help. Keep up the.
Yeah, sure thing. Enjoy the rest of your day, I guess.
I'll head back up to my office and check that email.
Okay. You did get a contact name, Dr. Lupswitz, and Ed did give a comlink number for him as well as an email address.
Okay, cool. I'm wondering if we'll just go hit that guy. Anyway, I'll call him up on the comlink.
Yes?
Doctor, Larry Felipe here with Horizon Pharmaceuticals. I'm taking over for Paul on the hydrocodone project that we're doing here. And I just wanted to go over Paul's standing orders with you and make sure everything was on the up and up. I don't want to run out of product here.
Yes, Paul, he was a good man. What, are you looking for a specific order number, or?
Did he have, how did Paul do it? Did he have a standing order, or did he just call when he needed more?
He just kept me on speed dial, and would be able to get a couple more large crates of hydrocodone whenever he needed it. Mostly in the pill variety. He doesn't need tons and tons of it, you know.
Yeah, I can understand that. You know, I come from a different background, and I may be looking to push this project a little bit faster. Maybe getting some more participants. If I needed a large order very, very soon, how much could you get?
Well, how soon are we talking? Like tomorrow, today?
Within the next few days would be ideal. I mean, if a week increases the amount significantly to where we need it, then maybe we could do it. But what can you do for me?
Specific amount of pills you're looking for?
I'm trying to gauge exactly how far we can push this project. We're growing really fast, but we're kind of constrained by personnel. I was thinking about maybe outsourcing even, and seeing if we could really just put the pedal to the metal on this. So
Outsourcing on a corporate project?
it's not traditional, and it's not quite approved yet, but I am gonna, with these smaller companies, if you want to start playing with the big boys, you got to take some risks, and I'm gonna pitch this idea. I just want to make sure that before I pitch it, it's possible.
I mean, I can get you a ton by the end of the week. But I'll need approval by your boss first. Make sure that this outsource is going to be okay. I mean, this is drugs we're talking about here. We can't just hand them willy-nilly off to anyone off the street,
Yeah, and I'd imagine they'll give me some pushback. But even if we can't outsource, I'm hoping to put in this order. So I'll call you when I know for sure. But I'm happy to be working with you. That's for sure. So thank you for.
Yes, absolutely. I'll see you around, sir. How do I hang up though? Okay. So you have you have a meeting that's about to happen in roughly 45 minutes.
What was that doctor's name again?
Dr. Lupschwitz. Lupswitz. Your boss's name is Gregory Phillips, if you're taking notes. And Alex Smith is head of the hydrocodone versus cybernetics project.
And I'm Brer Raven,
And he's Brer Raven.
the former intern, if you forgot already.
So like I said, as this is all going on, Zero, it is 9 a.m. So I know you said you were going ahead and rolling around trying to be all sneaky-like in the broad daylight, looking for the jumping between the shadows. And then the second roll was to fire a zip line to the roof.
What?
Action roll. Action roll. Action roll. Fire.
You shoot your grapple hook up, and it hits and holds onto the roof of the building.
I'll go all the way up.
Okay. You make it to the top of the roof, and this is for the roof of Lily, correct?
The building that Red's in.
Okay. As you start to climb up, roughly around the 4th floor, you do notice that the entire whole floor has exterior windows, so people would be seeing you randomly scale the side of this building.
I'll go fast.
That's what we like to hear.
I'll be so fast that way. Somebody's like,
If only we had a way. If only we had someone that could make you like invisible.
I'll get in a taxi and start driving. I'm still back at the other place.
Wait, you weren't in the car with me?
No, why would I be in the car with you? You're Larry Felipe.
You're my friend, Brick.
Plus, it's not even your nice car. It's just some rent-a-car.
There's gotta be a scene where Trinket comes out and is like, "What are you doing here?"
Right, it's just Brer. What?
Can you drive me somewhere?
I can let you borrow my car. I'm not gonna drive you.
All right. I don't have a driver's license, but that shouldn't be a problem.
Well, just put the address where you want to go into the thing, and it will take you there, like on the grid.
Oh! So I don't need to, like,
You don't
use
actually have
magic
to
to
No.
drive it? Oh.
There's
Alright.
no car you have to use magic to drive. What are you talking about?
Well, I always use magic to drive my motorcycle. It's...
Wait, you have a motorcycle
It's
but no
not... Bye.
license?
No, I'll just get in the car.
I mean, technically it drives itself. I don't think he needs a license.
Yeah.
Magically.
Fair.
It's got a magic of its own.
Anyways,
So
I'll type
you're on
in
your
the
way.
location.
You're on your way, making your way downtown, driving fast, faces passing your red bound. Zero, go ahead and roll running for me and see how fast you climb up the side of this building in broad daylight.
I'm fast as fuck, boy. Also I have pretty sure I have one of those like auto pullers that pulls me up, but I could be like running with it if it adds a little extra speed.
Yeah, it'll add a little.
It's like running on a... It's like running on a moving walkway. It just makes you faster.
I'm assuming this gives me my urban bonus.
Sure. Yeah, this is right up the side of a building. Sounds urban to me.
100% as urban as you can get.
Probably. I mean, if this isn't the definition of Shadowrun, I don't know what it is.
Bam.
If he's on the shady side of the building, then yeah.
I mean, he
that's
is
the
running in
definition
the
of Shadowrun.
shadows. Exactly. You are making your way. You see a little kid just sort of like look up and like look around and try to like. Did anyone just see the guy running up the side of this building?
Negative.
But everyone else doesn't seem to have noticed. A wild trinket appears.
Poof.
Neglecting her duties.
I know she's neglecting her shadowrunning abilities.
Or is she just role playing Trinket perfectly?
Exactly. Trinket's not here, so maybe she's just being that good of a RP. My God, look at that. She's trying to get all that extra karma. So you head up to the top of the building. There is a helipad on top. No helicopter, but there is a helipad at the top.
I have the helicopter.
I will. I'm assuming the top door is locked.
It is indeed locked
I will
with a
pick
keycard
it.
scanner.
I will. Let me look at my things to make sure I'm reading the correct thing. I will. I believe that's. You said keycard?
Yes, sir.
Then that is going to use. I believe the maglock passkey. I believe that's the one. But either way, whatever the one I'm supposed to be using, I'm gonna use that one. It's a rating 4. So I have to roll locksmith plus something to get the plate off. I believe that's locksmith plus agility?
Sounds about right. It should just be whatever your locksmithing is, like, as a total.
Yeah, it's agility.
Yeah.
Okay, so.
And that's versus device rating times 2.
Yeah.
Oof.
I pop that motherfucker off.
Pop the lid off.
And then I will roll my keycard passkey against the maglock. Oh my god.
Wait, so what is this part?
So you just straight roll the rating of the maglock. And I win. It's unlocked.
It flashes green. Beep, beep.
And I will then open the door and prop it with like a little pebble I found somewhere.
Sure.
Just prop it, and then I will find somewhere hidden-esque behind a wall or a pillar and just hide myself and just be constantly listening to comms and watching him in AR.
Yeah, so as soon as you open up, there's a staircase that heads down, and there's another door there. So as you're heading down the stairs to the door that will to the top floor, Red, you're just preparing in your office for your meeting with your boss, just so you're getting yourself together. Brer, you're on your way downtown. You'll hopefully be there in like 10 minutes. That's where we'll go ahead and cut it off for tonight. I feel like that's a good stopping point. So we'll go ahead and just go around the circle. Zero, where can we find you when you're not here?
I'm on Twitch under JRobin7x, and I plan on streaming a lot more. It's probably going to be like a every other week heavy kind of thing. Like I'll have 1 week where it's really slow, and the next week will be really heavy. It's probably just how it's going to be for a while until I make an official schedule. But I'm going to do that more often.
Sick. And Red, how can the people at home help our channel grow and come up and be able to pay the also people who make our art that we have for like tonight's stream?
Yeah, if you like the quality of content we're putting out here, which we do, if you'll notice, we have a new overlay, which is very, very nice. We do have a team of folks. We have friends, we have colleagues, we have people we've reached out to that help us with that. If you want to support us and them and get more overlays and more maps and more cool Shadowrun content, then you can subscribe. Now there's a couple ways to do that. You can pay $5.99 and just subscribe, or $4.99 or whatever it is. It's about $5. You pay $5 and it's gonna renew every month, and we're gonna love you and appreciate you and acknowledge you in chat and through the stream. But there's another way. If you don't want to shell out the cash, there's a way to do it for free. If you have Amazon Prime, it means you have Twitch Prime. You have Twitch Prime, you get free subscriptions every month. However, you got to remember that those aren't going to renew. So if you do want to support us every month and you do want to use Twitch Prime, please, please, please keep watching us and remember to renew that subscription every month.
Awesome, thank you so much. I appreciate it. And last but not least, Brer Raven, how can they see how you guys got to this situation, or how you guys flew through the stars in a previous life? Drew, did you die?
He did.
Drew, don't you die on me!
He did.
I think you died.
Come back here right now.
Red, would you mind go ahead and give him the rundown, because it looks like Brer's having some technical difficulties.
So if you want to subscribe to I only know one. I have to do... All of our past content is going to be on Jbrew's YouTube channel. I believe it's just youtube.com /probably Jbrews. And magically a link is going to appear in chat very shortly. But we post all of our content there. It goes up by the Friday after, so it should be up tomorrow. And if you want to go back and see other versions of Shadowrun that we played with other folks, see how we got into this mess, watch how we kidnapped the wrong person on purpose, really, when it comes down to it, all of that content's going to be there. Also, if you're interested in Starfinder, we did play that for a long time. Actually, we have quite a few sessions of Starfinder and some really good content. So if you're curious about that system or want to learn more about it, you can check it out there.
Awesome, thank you so much. Also, just last thing here, guys, we are part of Pace Gaming here, so go ahead and check down the merch down below. Helps out the team quite a bit. You can get a jersey that says Jbrews on the back, or Zero, or Red, or Brer Raven if you really want to. All that cool stuff down there. But we also are part of 1020, which is going to be us, Mod 20 Gaming, and 10 Speed. Feel free to go give those channels a like down there below as well. Huge help from those groups. It helped get my channel really up and going, and it helped us get where we were, as well as really cool people. Tomorrow I hopefully will be playing more Shadowrun over on Mod 20 Gaming. I'm going to be going and GMing over there, so feel free to go ahead and get them a like over there, and you'll see me hopefully over there tomorrow, starting with some more Shadowrun with a whole different set of people. So feel free to go give them a like, give them a follow. And again, that's going to be twitch.tv/mod20gaming, as well as twitch.tv/10speed. But that is going to be us here tonight. Come back next week as we go ahead and see what it looks like to be inside of a corporate meeting, as we have people running up the side of buildings at 9:30